Hi, everyone. Welcome to episode 215. It's another full episode of $10K Day, the comedy podcast about imaginary luxury travel, and it's on YouTube. Check it out. And this week we're talking about paint, coconuts, and fish.
Do you think this is better for solo or grouper travel?
Here we go. Reel it in.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 215 of $10K Day. This is the comedy podcast about imaginary luxury travel. I'm Lulu Picard.
I'm Alison Burns.
We're so glad you're here. You might have heard our voices on our other podcast. It is called The Daily Happy. Alison is going to talk to you about it right now.
That's right. It's just 10 minutes a day, no longer, no shorter. We talk about current events. We talk about science. We talk about fun facts with animals. We talk about the holidays that we're celebrating.
Fun facts with animals just killed me.
Check it out. We talk about being in hell, which is kind of where we are now.
Oh,
by the way, this is a video episode, so if you don't know what we're talking about, you should check us out on YouTube.
It's paradise. There just happens to be a fire feature on our table.
There's a fire feature, and we're in Florida.
It's very hot.
It's really hot.
We had to justify this big glass box on this table. Therefore, the fire's on. It's really hot.
Yeah. And I thought I'd be cute and wear a long sleeve shirt. I may be naked by the end of this episode, but I have my wine. So
if that doesn't make you tune into our YouTube channel, I don't know what does. So make sure you go to youtube.com/10K Day.
Yes.
At least for now, until we change that address, which apparently is coming down the pike in 2022 because we just learned how to be YouTube creators.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome, everyone, to $10K Day. If you've never been here before, we are about to spend $10,000 somewhere around the world.
That's right.
In 24 hours. I don't know where Alison has picked. She doesn't know where I have picked, but we do have a jumping off point.
That's right.
And this one was given to us by J. Elijah Cho.
Yes, super excited about this. You're going to hear his voice in just a little bit after we get through our first two segments.
It's true. And if you want to know more about J. Elijah Cho, listen, all you have to do is go to our 10KDollarDay.com/10K Saturday page to find a little interview with him.
It's those vintage episodes.
Those vintage 10K Saturdays. He's a playwright. He's an actor. He's very funny. He's very smart. Please go find him. All right, Alison, before we get to those 10K days, we have some obsessions and wish lists.
We do.
You look so excited about yours.
I am excited about my obsession.
All right, what's your obsession?
Here's my obsession.
Oh. I mean, they've been in every single Insta picture you've taken in the last, 4 weeks.
Oh. See, the paparazzi is overhead right now.
Stop, you guys.
Stop taking pictures.
It's too much.
You guys, they have those zoom lenses. If you're listening to this podcast and you didn't know, or you're just tuning in, we are outside recording. So if you go to our YouTube channel, you're going to be able to see the ambiance. And if you hear some water trickling, it's because we're at this bougie place known as Lulu's Casa, and she has a waterfall feature on her pool. There's fire on the deck and planes overhead. So here we go. But yes, this is my obsession. Lulu actually inspired this obsession. At our last video episode recording session, I was going through all her stuff like I normally do. And I saw these sunglasses. And I was like, ooh, let me try them on. And it was these exact pair. And I put them on my face. And I was like, I'm obsessed with these. So I immediately got on Privé Revue.
Yeah.
And I ordered them. You guys, they're only $40.
Yeah, they're not expensive.
I cannot tell you how many compliments.
I know.
I'm talking, I have had grocery baggers. I just went to Highlands, North Carolina. I had a woman who was in a sunglass shop stop me and say, oh my gosh, those are so amazing. Where'd you get those? And I told her, and I was like, they're only $40. She goes, honey, they look like they're $200.
Yes, I know.
Yes. I love if I ever lose these, I should order more before they go out of stock. I've had people on my Instagram say, hey, where'd you get those? Like, everyone's going to be walking around with these shades.
I know.
Big fan.
I'm a big fan. I mean, obviously, I'm a trendsetter.
Yes.
So
it's all because of you.
I can't turn that off. I apologize to anybody who's felt really pressured. I know that there's still some people out there who are salty about our oat milk recommendation.
Oh.
I still stand by it.
Guys, get over it.
It's oat milk. It's delicious for a lot of us, and maybe not for you.
I'm pretty sure it's better for you, too, because right now I've heard that you should actually cut out all nuts from your diet. Nut-free.
Why?
It's something about our digestive system can't take it anymore.
You don't have enough information to say headlines like that on a podcast.
It's like,
in your shades while you hold wine. Like, you had no facts. You had zero facts. I heard we're not supposed to eat nuts anymore. I don't know. Your digestion or something.
It's true, though.
Is it?
Like, no peanuts, no cashews, like no nuts.
That's not... Everyone, I encourage you to do your own research. I'm not saying she didn't read a study somewhere. I'm just saying it was probably a graphic.
I think it was a graphic. I think it was. It was like... I think it was. It was like, drink water, go nutless. Yeah.
Drink water, go nutless.
All right. What's your obsession?
Soup.
Oh.
Any kind of soup. I know that we've talked a lot about how hot it is right now, but actually leading up to this filming, it was quite cold.
It was.
For a few days.
Yeah.
And it made me just remember how much I love soup. And when I'm living in the north, I have it a lot at this time of year.
Yeah.
And I'm craving it, and I go and find it, and there's always a lot of places to eat soup in New York, too. We have soup restaurants, which don't exist down here.
No.
Like, soup
No,
restaurants.
just like soup.
Just of soup, everyone. And you walk in and you get your soup and bread. And I understand that Panera exists here. I understand. It's not the same.
No.
It's not the same. It's not the same as a soup restaurant. And I miss them very much.
Yeah. Remember when
my
we did that
obsession.
guest Googler episode with Carla Hartley and she brought us soup and she even bought a microwave?
Yeah. She bought a microwave to bring to us to try.
Because she was like,
That
you have to
was
have it warm. That was amazing.
Such good soup.
That was a great soup
We
day.
should only have guests on the podcast that want to make us taste things.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. We promise not to eat on these microphones.
Right.
Because we also know that there are bayes out there, Danny Larenka, that will unsubscribe and write us many letters if we eat on the microphones again.
True.
We do listen to all your feedback, everyone.
Yeah.
We just sometimes throw it back at you instead of taking it.
You know.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, wish list time.
Yes.
Allison Burns, what's on your wish list?
I want 7 new pairs of comfy PJs so that I have one for every day of the week.
Why don't you get 14 so you only have to do the laundry once every other week?
I want 14 new comfy sets of PJs so I only have to do laundry twice a month.
Okay, so PJs, what are we talking? Do you like the buttons, flannel, all the way down pants? Do you like the shorts with the camisole? What's happening here?
Yes, shorts and camisole because I get super hot, which is why I can't wear PJs more than once in a row because I sweat. And
This
it's
makes
starting to
total
get
sense.
I'm getting annoyed because I bought one pair of really cute like PJ outfits things, these little silky shorts and a little silky camisole, and I'll wear it once and that's it. And the next day I'm back to a old podcast t-shirt, which is great.
The amount of times I have slept with Buzzsprout plastered across my body.
Oh, that's what she
Nope,
said. No.
Nope, 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 nope.
I'll cut back in right here and people will be like, why are they freaking out?
Because Allison says things that has to be cut out. That's why. I'm just trying to hold this ship down. And meanwhile, I've got Miss X-rated in my corner over here.
This is why we should never do live shows.
We should only do live shows.
Oh, okay. What's your wish list?
Well, my wish list, okay, everyone, we are recording this, it's still December 2021. Now,
Yes.
we've talked a lot on this podcast about the space-time continuum.
Yes.
And how sometimes when we record, and then it's for the future, and you guys are in the future, but we're not yet, right? So, because that's how time works, everyone. That's how pre-taping works, in case no one understood that. I was also the kid that thought that commercials, they had to do them every time.
Oh, and you're like, how do they?
Yeah, I thought that the actors were hanging.
It was
it
live.
was a play.
Yeah.
And they'd have to redo the commercial every single
That's
time.
cute.
I didn't really understand that. So if you didn't understand pre-taping, you were not alone.
Yeah.
However, I am distracted right now, wish list wise, because Broadway is closing.
Yeah.
And so Broadway's closing the way it closed before, which is real bad. Like, people didn't know it was going to close. And I don't know if any other industry really understands that. I don't know. Maybe cruise ships, maybe like any other live event crowd thing.
Sure.
But not knowing you didn't do your last show is like, oh. So my wish is that everybody who, COVID is what it is. But if you had a last show, I wish you knew, because that's happened to me before. It happened to me with Comedy Warehouse, and I didn't know I did my last show.
Yeah.
And it was the pits, because I'm the type of person that tries to make herself be present in moments.
I get that
are important.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I think too much about moments in the past or in the future. So I'm really trying to do that. And then the fact that that's like robbed from you is really sad for me. That's my wish list. I know, like, Debbie Downer, right? Like,
that's okay.
So downer. But I had to bring it back because Alison really just started talking bad about people. So I just wanted to think about people and tell you that our energy really is going out towards you in the best way.
Always.
All right, Allie. Oh, you know what it's time for?
It's time for 10K Days.
It's a 10K dollar day.
Imaginary travel and a laugh or two.
As we tell you all the crazy things we wanna do.
We buy top drawer,
but we don't really pay.
So say what's your happy and you'll be our bae.
Whew. Okay.
Okay, you or me?
Well, today's word is...
Oh, I forgot because it's so new. It's so new to us still. Today's word is...
atmospheric.
Ooh.
I mean, that is a word.
Atmospheric.
Okay.
Someone understood the assignment.
Someone did.
Thank you, J. Elijah Cho.
Yes.
Okay. You or me, atmospheric.
This is a hard one.
Is it?
Well, just hard to pick.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, did you know that the layer of atmosphere closest to the Earth's surface is the troposphere?
Wow.
Okay.
No.
And the troposphere is thickest at the equator.
Okay.
And so the place I'm vacationing sits on the equator.
I love it.
Okay.
Where
And
the atmosphere is the thickest.
The thickest. Yes.
What does that mean?
I think density-wise. I don't know. I don't know.
Just didn't know what you were going to say.
I mean, isn't atmosphere like clouds and
Sky?
yeah?
Yeah, but what does it mean when it's thick? Does it mean like...
Well, I think it has to be thickest because if it wasn't, the sun would burn it to death. Right? Because the equator is the hottest.
I was going with, when it's really hot and you can see the waves come off the asphalt and it like
Yeah,
moves.
I can see
like,
it right
you see
now.
the waves in this hot fire. And then it like moves things.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where it's
Yeah, because the
thickest.
heat
traps
is being trapped by the thick
by
denseness of the atmosphere.
Of the atmosphere.
Also known as the troposphere.
That's true.
All right, so the place I'm going to is Kiribati.
Ooh, what country is that in?
It is an incredibly remote, tiny nation in the Central Pacific Ocean.
What?
Okay.
Wait, it's its own country?
Yes, and it's made up of 33 coral atolls, most of which are uninhabited, and it floats nearly all alone in the middle of the Pacific.
What? Wait, this is a country?
Kiribati.
I've never even heard of it.
I know, isn't that amazing? Yeah.
Yes.
Now, it's deserted mostly, and it makes it feel like you're on this private island because of the lack of tourists.
Oh, tell me more.
It's ideal for serious divers, anglers, and bird watchers. Serious, though.
But you got to be serious.
You got to be serious about it.
Got it.
They receive a mere 6,000 visitors a year.
Bays, let's go.
Let's go, right? Okay. So I decided I'm going to check the things off that people are most serious about there on this atmospheric trip, okay? So I'm going to stay at the George Hotel. It's a family-owned hotel, opened in 2013. It was developed with a blend of the Kiribati, Asian, and Western settings. Okay. They have bungalows there. Get ready. $125 a night.
Wait, what?
Yes. For 2 nights with tax, $251.06 for a bungalow.
And you're going to feel like you're on a private
On
island?
a private island.
Oh,
It's getting there that's the most expensive, but
Because it's in the middle of nowhere.
It takes days.
Because you have to go from here to there to here to there.
Yeah, but
And
once you're
probably,
there-
like, flights are only, like, on Tuesdays
yeah.
and Saturdays.
Yep, 100%.
Got it.
So I'm going to check off these things that people are serious about there in Kiribati.
Okay.
I'm going to go diving, okay? So it's $200 at this Visit Kiribati Experiencing Diving and Snorkeling event, okay, to be taken out to the dive center there. $200, private dive thing,
Love
okay?
it.
And also, before I leave the hotel, they're going to give me breakfast for $9. Nothing. Yeah.
$9?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, if you're a fan of 10K, you know that I have accumulated enough diving gear over the years to just have it. Okay. So I have all of my diving gear that I need. I also have all the experience that I already need because I've
You're certified.
dived enough.
You've done all the
in
things.
my imaginary days. So I'm $200. These waters, crystal clear. I'm
Really?
talking, you can see to the bottom.
No pollution.
No
That's
pollution.
why.
No pollution.
Come
So here's
on.
what I'm going to do. I want to take some really cool underwater camera pictures,
Okay.
video, okay? So I got the Sea Life Micro 3.0 underwater camera and Pro Duo 5000 light set. And it's one of those things that it's like this. You hold on to it. You guys, I'm holding my hands if you're just listening. You shouldn't just be listening. Go to YouTube.
I'll help
But
you
you
out.
hold
Don't
it.
worry.
You hold it like
Steering wheel.
a steering wheel, and you go through the water.
Like a steering wheel.
But it's a camera. It's a video camera. So that's how I'm holding it. So it's not like, it's not like one-handed. It's like you're almost,
Yeah.
So it's really like
Yeah.
easy to hold and maneuver.
Does it also...
Giant light on
I
it.
just invented something in my
Yeah.
head that doesn't exist. But how cool would it be if that camera also had a jetpack? So then it could propel you through the water.
That'd be
as
cool.
you took pictures.
I wonder if that would cause too many bubbles.
I think it would shake the camera, to be honest. They'd have to have a stabilizer, and they'd have to put the jetpack
on the
on
back.
the back.
Yeah, we've created it just
There
now.
we go. There
yeah.
we go.
All right. So that camera with the lights, $1,399. But notice I had to go outside of Kiribati to spend any money.
Oh my gosh,
right.
that's so much money.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Next, angler. Do you know the difference between an angler and a fisherman?
No, but I bet you'll tell me the angle on it.
Yeah, I will. So an angler is more for sport. A fisherman is to eat.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's a
because
cool
I actually,
word
when
to
I
know.
first saw angler, I was like, I know this word. What is that? And it's literally fishing. And then I was like, wait, why didn't we just say serious fisherman? But it's because it's for the
sport.
sport. They throw them back.
That's interesting.
They don't
I don't
fish
know
to
how I
eat.
feel about the throwing back.
Why?
Because I feel that it's too stressful for the fish. If you are going to fish, you need to eat that fish. You need to go interrupt that fish's life to go eat it. You shouldn't just take it out of the water and hurt its little mouth for sport.
Right, but think about it this way. Think about like near-death experiences, right? They're exhilarating because you don't die. You
Are you saying that if an alien picked you up off the earth and took you to space where you couldn't breathe, and then you went back down to earth, your first thought was, that was exhilarating.
Yes, I would be like, Oprah, where are you? Where is my interview? As long as like it was just a hook in the mouth. Like we're not doing
No.
inappropriate things
No,
to the
that
fish
is already
to scar it for
inappropriate.
life.
That's already inappropriate. And how do you not know that it doesn't scar them for life? Now they're going to swim through their water home thinking that they could be punctured through their lip and drawn out of the water home, similar to those aliens who took you to space. I just feel like I like sports. Tennis is a great sport. I'll take poker as a sport even at this point. I just feel don't hurt animals and take them away from their home for fun.
For fun, right? If we're going to take them away from their home,
For food.
we should be roasting them.
I think that if it's part of the circle of life and it's giving you sustenance, it's a different thing because then you respect the fish.
Well, there you have it. Two sides of every coin, you guys. Okay,
gosh.
well, in my imaginary day, I would never do this in real life. I'm going to do
You're going to sport fish.
a fishing experience. I'm doing a chartered game fishing trip, and it says it would cost around $500 to $1,000, depending on it. So, of course, I'm going to highball it.
This
But
is just hiring
the charter.
the actual boat.
Yes, but it includes the boat, the fuel, the fishing gear, and beer, soft drinks, and a packed lunch.
Really?
Yeah.
In this area, do you have to have a permit?
I didn't do that research.
Because I know in America you'd have to have a permit,
Yeah.
I think.
I bet not. I bet cash is good.
Oh, yeah, this is like a private island country.
There's only 6,000 people a year.
Yeah.
There's probably
Just
not
go-
even a jail.
No, they probably just have like a crate, like a table, like we would send the dogs to and be like, go to the crate.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're like, I know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and that's probably it.
That's it.
Yeah. So $1,500, because I'm going to highball this, for this chartered game fishing trip. All right. Now, next thing, what do they like? Birds.
Okay.
Bird viewing, all right? So I have to have a guide because birds are protected on this land. So you can't just go and like look at birds
You can't
and like
just go look at birds.
No, not where the birds really are. Like you can't go into the forest and like go
'cause
bird
the
watching.
areas are
because they're
protected.
afraid that you might do something stupid. So you can
Like
go
hunt
to
them for sport.
Yeah, but birds you can't like hunt and then send back out.
It's because they can't talk because I know.
No, you can't shoot them and then be
it's
like.
just easier to take advantage of a fish. I get it.
I mean,
It's a tough one.
It is a
it's
tough
a tough one.
one.
I know. I'm
have
like,
you seen that YouTube video of the little girl? Her dad fishes and she picks up the fish and holds it and she goes, "It's okay, it's okay," and the fish is like this,
I cannot.
and she's going, "It's okay."
Can you Photoshop a fish in?
Oh yeah,
Are we both holding fish now?
yeah. Except yours is alive.
Mine's alive, and I'm gonna give him back. I never had.
Actually,
him
no,
ever.
yours is roasted, and you're gonna eat it. Oh god! All right. So
I hope that makes the trailer.
Oh, me too. Oh, all right. So the KiribatiHolidays.com/plan your trip website will take you on a bird guiding tour. And I'm going to guess I'm going to pay like $1,000 for a private guide to take me around the island. But what do I
sure.
need? Really good binoculars,
Duh.
right? Okay. So these binoculars are called Zeiss Victory SF 10x42 binoculars. They're lightweight and designed to allow continuous hours of bird watching without leaving you fatigued
Oh.
because your eyeballs get tired from squinting and watching. But these are supposed to be like awesome, like the best ones that don't leave you fatigued.
Your eyes.
Yeah, it's almost like blue light glasses,
But for your bird
but
eyes.
for your bird watching eyes. Yeah.
That's awesome.
With a 2-year warranty, guess how much these are? $2,964.98 for these binoculars.
For bird binoculars?
Yeah, crazy, right?
Wow.
All right, so now I'm going to spend some time with some locals because
Yeah.
yeah.
Because, yeah.
So I'm going to visit the traditional village in North Tarawa, where I will eat dinner and learn traditional skills like weaving and coconut husking.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What does coconut husking mean?
Where
Like-
you take off the skin, you go.
And then you do what with
I think
it?
you can either eat it, or you can poke a hole in it and drink it, or you can use it to
I
make like little
see.
dishes.
I see what you're saying. You know, in the Philippines, they make a thing
Mm-hmm.
to polish wooden floors with it. So if you can imagine half of the coconut,
Yeah.
and you put it with, for some reason, the fibers in it make it really fibrous, or they attach a brush into it. But I think it's the fibers from the coconut,
Oh.
and then that goes with the cut half on the floor.
Oh.
Your foot goes
Goes
on
on
the thing,
that-
and you like
That's cool.
do it with your foot,
That's cool.
and it polishes the floor.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can use coconut for so many different things.
I know. It's a really versatile
It's very
thing.
versatile.
It's my face moisturizer.
Yeah. Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the thing. If you've been doing the math, which I know there's probably one of you out there that does it, I am not
Who
even
are you?
close.
Who
Not
are
even
you?
close. Not even close. You with your pencil and paper and writing down all the totals and seeing if our math is right.
I hope it's not someone's senior research because this is a terrible thing to use as data tracking. Could you imagine?
Yeah, no.
It's like some degree in new media
Yeah.
at like Wisconsin University, and there's
Yeah.
a senior out there who's like, Literally. If you're
Just
already
tracking.
doing that, though, tell us because we need to hire someone to go through our
Yeah,
stuff.
we need an intern.
So tell us.
Yeah, so I've not spent a lot of money. Like I said, getting there is the hardest part. So I was like, how do I bring this money up? Well, because Kiribati, like I said, is far-flung and, difficult to reach, I decided to bring you
I get to go to the island.
these flights altogether is $1,800, and it is a 27-hour journey.
And I bet that's coach.
That's coach.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
27 hours, and that's just the flights. That's not like transfers and boats and all this other
Did you write down
stuff.
what airports I would have to fly through? Okay, I'm just
I think it's
curious.
Orlando to like LAX, to like Hawaii to like something else. to,
Sure.
like, yeah.
Just interested.
Okay. So let's go back up to the top, you guys. So now we're going to share the hotel.
Oh, so you're just
That's
doubling
fine.
stuff
Yep.
now.
We're going to do 2 dives. It's another $200.
Okay, yeah.
Another $9 for breakfast.
Yes, thanks.
Another underwater camera set for $1,399.
That's so generous of you. Thank you.
You're just going to join the charter fishing and bird trip. We're going to share the binoculars.
Okay, that's okay. I'm okay
But
with that.
believe it or not, that brings my total to $10,000.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Atmospheric.
Atmospheric. So what did you use? You used thickest atmosphere.
I use atmosphere. Yeah, the thickest part of the atmosphere is located at the equator. The equator.
So insane.
Yeah.
The thinnest part of the atmosphere. No, I'm
No.
just kidding.
I was about to lose my mind.
I'm just kidding. No, I looked up the top 10 least polluted cities in America.
Oh.
For atmosphere. Like, where could you
Okay.
vacation for great atmosphere?
Yeah. I like that.
And I found Corning, New York, which bills itself as America's most fun small town.
Oh, that's cute. I've never even heard of that.
Corning, yeah, there's a lot of universities up there. I see it a lot as Corning Elmira, Corning Elmira,
Oh,
or
okay.
Corning Elmira.
Okay.
If you're from that part, Finger Lakes, upstate New York, if I'm saying it wrong, if you're like, it's one city, they're nothing alike, just tell me. I don't know. People get really picky about that. Like Tampa St. Pete people get picky about it. Dallas Fort Worth people, they are just mad that they have that airport that links them forever because they will be so clear. Oh, you flew into Dallas Fort Worth. They're very different. I'm like, I get it. You just share an airport. I get it. Okay. So Corning, New York. I'm
Yes.
staying at the Villa Bernese. There are a lot of cute B&Bs up in this area. And they're all inexpensive for $10K.
Okay.
Expensive for let's go have a weekend away.
Gotcha.
But,
Yeah.
So for my jacuzzi suite, 2 nights, $550.
Oh, okay. Jacuzzi suite.
I know.
That's
for
good.
$550,
Yeah.
right? Like, you want to impress a date.
Yeah, that's good.
This is an easy way to do it, New York City. Except the jacuzzi suite's probably dirty, so don't take them there. Okay, breakfast. Jelly beans, where everyone is a regular.
Oh, I thought you were like breakfast jelly beans.
No, it's called
I was like,
jelly
that's
beans.
interesting.
They're very excited that their waffle is back. They said after a brief hiatus, our made-to-order waffle is back by popular demand.
Oh, I wonder what happened.
I don't know. It must have been dramatic. So I'm going to have the Belgian waffle and 2
Okay.
eggs. And I'm also going to get strawberries and Fruity Pebbles on that waffle.
Oh, okay.
I mean, go big or go home, I guess.
Yeah, that
and a
sounds
coffee.
delicious. Okay.
So I'm going to end up paying about $25 for breakfast.
Nice.
Then it is time to go to the Corning Museum of Glass.
Ooh.
It is the world's largest space dedicated to the display of contemporary art and design in glass.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a glass class, to learn how to make a Victorian ornament by blowing it.
Oh, yeah, glass blowing.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Because these are open to children, I think you don't actually blow
Oh,
the
right.
glass. I think it's like a bellows system
Oh,
that
yeah.
just puts air into the glass.
Because if you were to go blow glass but accidentally suck,
I
would it kill
always
you?
wondered. I think so, yes. I mean, how else? It has to.
Yeah.
It's liquid.
Oh, God.
And
Yeah.
how long does the pipe have to be? How is the pipe not hot?
That you blow into?
Yes.
Maybe it's so far away. Maybe you have to do it quickly. You know?
That quickly? That's so dangerous. You don't hear a lot of glass blowers with lip accidents.
Or maybe
Or-
they're hiding it.
Yeah, maybe they're hiding it.
We
I
haven't
don't know.
Googled that.
Do not Google that. Okay. So I'm I'm going to this beautiful glass museum. I'm taking a class to learn how to do the Victorian ornament. I am going to buy the class out. So I think it's about 15 people. It only costs $33 to take this class, and you get to bring the ornament home.
Nice.
So to buy it out for 15 people is going to cost me $495.
All right.
That means I'm going to get to take home 15 ornaments.
Ooh.
Right.
That's
So
fun.
now I have a whole tree.
Gifts.
Right? And I feel like the person can help me. Do I really think I can make 15 ornaments in an hour? No. But 10K wise, I think it's going to work out. Now, I mentioned this on the Daily Happy, our other podcast, but my sister got married a couple weeks ago at a glass museum, at the Chihuly Museum in St. Pete. And I've used up all of my glass museum karma for my life.
Oh, because you didn't break anything?
Because I didn't break anything
Yeah.
at that museum. And I officiated the wedding standing next to a Chihuly sculpture, and it touched my back. And when it touched my back, I literally said in the middle of the wedding ceremony, it touched my back. Scoot back. Scoot back. It touched my back. It's touching my back. Scoot back. It's touching my back. In the middle of the wedding.
Were they laughing?
Love is patient. Love. Scoot back. It's touching my back. I knew.
That's so funny.
I knew I was going to knock that thing over.
Did you have to sign something that was like, if you break this, you are...
Nothing.
Do you think they put out doofers? You think for the weddings they switch it out and they're actually all plastic?
Could you imagine? That would be amazing. I think it would take them too long to do that, but I do think I would have thought of that if I owned that museum.
Heck
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah. So I know that I have to be really careful at this fictional glass museum.
Yeah.
Therefore, I went to Shoes for Cruise, and I got the Cole Haan Sylvia wedge because they said it was non-slip.
Oh, good.
I said, okay. So I got that for $119.98. Next, I'm going to hire a local artist to texturize the floors.
Oh, so they
Yeah.
give you a little skid protection.
Yes. So I'm going to buy some Fix-All Skid Grip Anti-Slip paint.
Nice.
It's texture coating. I
Love
think
it.
it's for decks, like outdoor decks.
Oh, gotcha.
1 gallon is $60. Then I had to figure out how many gallons of paint I needed.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at this game.
I think you can Google it.
Well, I did. It says 1 gallon can of paint will cover up to 400 square feet, which is like a small room, like a bathroom.
Okay.
2 gallons will do an average room. I didn't know what that meant as far
Yeah,
as
like what's average?
a museum, and also I'm just doing the floor.
Yeah.
So I had to guess. So I guessed that I would need 20 gallons. I could completely be wrong. That's going to cost me $1,200.
Okay.
Then I'm going to set this artist loose in Lowe's
Okay.
for spray paint colors.
Uh-huh.
They can spend up to $125. I think that's going to be 25 cans of spray paint.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'm going to let this painter
Paint the floors?
create something on the floor that's also texturized so
That's
we can all
cute.
like walk. And I wanted to pay them appropriately. So I looked up what a muralist costs. We can't afford that.
Really?
Oh, they get $50 a square foot. And they said, like, for the low to the high end on this, on like a normal mural, would be $10,000 to $35,000. Wow. Yeah.
That's
Which they're worth
crazy.
it, right? Like, they're
Sure.
artists. It's great. So I
Sure.
can't afford a national muralist.
Yeah, no.
But I can afford David M. Higgins, who is a retired associate professor of art at Corning Community College.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, and he displays now at a local gallery, so I found him there. He used to teach painting, drawing, and graphic design at the college.
Cute.
Right?
He's going to love this.
I think so, too. He also once taught an art history course at the Hans Disease Research Center in Carville, Louisiana, the last existing leprosarium in the continental United States.
For leprosy?
Yes.
Fascinating.
He taught a class
Wait,
there.
is that still a thing?
I guess
People
so.
still lose limbs?
I had to look this up when I was writing this day. I didn't know. I have no prior knowledge of,
Wow.
of leprosy. Anyway, fascinating though, right?
Fascinating.
Yeah. So he's going to paint that and also tell me stories of the leprosy. His paintings at the gallery in town range from $500 to $5,000. So I'm going to hire him for $3,000
Yeah.
to create an anti-skid floor mural at the Glass Museum.
I love it.
Now it's time to go to lunch. So I'm going to Hand and Foot. I hate the name of this restaurant.
Yeah. Isn't that a disease?
It's terrible. That's what I thought. So I'm having their Hippie Be Good, which is a goat cheese, apricot, almond, chutney, smoked carrot, arugula sandwich on rye.
Okay. That's
Oh,
a
that
lot.
doesn't sound good
No,
to
it's
you?
just a lot of things.
Oh, it sounded so good to me.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to have a Boilermaker. Have you heard of that?
I have.
I've never heard of it.
It's a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beer
yeah.
and a shot.
A whiskey?
Any shot.
Any shot.
They have like a list.
And it's supposed to bubble, right?
Ooh, that I don't know. But they have a couple I'm going to try. Boilermakers. Your Bach Against the Wall, which is, I think it's adorable.
Bach, like
the beer.
Oh, okay.
What did you think?
The composer.
Oh, different theme. So that would be your Bach smoked lager with Kentucky bourbon.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to have the Tarly I Forbid You to Die, which is ginger cider
Cute.
with rum.
Okay, yeah.
See, so they're like a
It's a
little
little sweet.
different. Yeah. So my lunch there will be $50. They
All
also
right.
tell you why they named it Hand and Foot. It is actually a card game played through 3 generations of their family. They put this in the menu. And then there are 3 pages of directions of how to play this card game. It
my
looks like the most
God.
complicated directions ever. It is literally 3 pages of a PDF. And I think you're supposed to read this at the restaurant and possibly try it at the restaurant.
They have cards there?
I hope so.
I mean, that's a cute idea,
It does say that every single person, though, has to have a deck of cards.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. It looks very complicated.
Hand and foot.
Yeah. I think it's like an hour, like hours and hours and hours. Anyway, then it's time to shop local. So I'm going to go to West End Gallery, which is where I found the artist.
Yes.
I'm going to get all of the jewelry by local jewelry artist San Fortune. The beaded bracelet for $240, the opal pendant for $246, the lace agate pendant for $390, and the labradorite necklace for $460. So that's going to take me to $1,336. And then some really cool wooden tables that kind of look like, I don't know how to describe them. They're like carved really intricately, like the leg portion parts.
Oh, cool.
It's almost like, okay, it's as if the 4 sides where the legs are, they're not legs.
Right.
Imagine it's a cube.
Yeah.
And on the leg side of the cubes,
Uh-huh.
they look like Google Maps if Google Maps was a silhouette. And then a table on top. But it's all made out of wood and polished, and it's beautiful.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know how else to describe it. It
Yeah.
looks like a map to me. They're gorgeous. Her wooden table, or his, or their, it's Tracy, is $3,150. And then I'm going to go to Pixie Moss Meadows, which is a succulent grower like cacti, but like little different scenes.
Oh, that's cute.
They're so
you love
cute.
a cacti.
I do. And like they make little fairy scenes with them. They're just adorable little magic gardens. So I'm getting the I Love You terrarium for $25, the large wooden succulent centerpiece for $185.
Oh.
She will ship that to me for $20. And then it's time for dinner. I'm having it at Three Birds Restaurant.
Ooh.
I'm having fish soup and oysters and lamb and cocktails, all the things you're going to want if you're in Corning in New York. $180 for dinner, which brings me to my total, which is $9,985.98. Doop, doop. Okay, that is what we would do if we had $10,000 in
Kiribati?
or Corning, New York. But if we had $10,000 to give away, this is how we would do it. Allison.
All right. I found the Kiribati School and Center for Children with Special Needs. It is the only school in Kiribati that provides services to kids with disabilities, and it currently educates over 230 children. Its main objective is to ensure child protection, and their staff is brilliant. They even teach sign language and Braille at the school as well. It was established in 1991, and you can check them out on our blog at 10kdollarday.com/blog.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
In Corning, New York, I found the Corning Children's Center, which I think is a school.
Both kids.
I know, I love it. That has like subsidized learning.
Yeah.
What do you call that? Like a staggered payment plan. I don't know
Sure.
how you call that. But it's very play focused.
Oh, cool.
Which I like. So they talk about how their whole curriculum is all about play. They make sure that everyone's fed all the time. And it is largely run on donations.
That's awesome.
On corporate and individual donations. So if you want to
Cool.
check that out, that will be on our blog at 10kdollarday.com/blog. And if you'd like to help us out as creators, then you can. You
Yeah.
can just go to our website right now and check out our Patreon page.
That's right. Check us out at 10kdollarday.com/Patreon. That's Patreon. And for as little as $2 a month, you can help support this podcast. You always get all of our content for free. We have 2 YouTube channels. We have 2 podcasts, and you can check us out there all the time for free. But if this means something to you, if you're having a good time, if you want to buy us a fan, just check us out. And again, any little bit helps.
It's true. All right. Talking about little bit and it's helping, we're going to go to happies. So, Allison, what is your happy?
My happy today is banana peppers.
Oh.
I love a banana pepper
On anything?
on anything, but especially tuna sandwiches.
Was not expecting that. Yeah. On a tuna salad sandwich?
Either one. Anything.
Really?
Yeah. You can put pickles on it with them or no pickles and just instead of them. Delicious.
Okay.
Yeah. Pizza.
Yeah.
Delicious. I think I've said that before. I'll eat them by itself.
Yeah,
By itself.
they're
just
delicious.
delicious. And I've had them a lot over the past week. For the first time, I used to just eat them when I was out.
Yeah.
Like if I was at some place and I was making, they were like, oh, can you put banana peppers on that? But I actually bought my first like jar of them the other day.
Oh, whoa.
Life changing.
You're putting it on everything?
Yeah. Love it. So good. The flavor's so good. Yeah.
I love that. That's hilarious.
What's your happy?
Oh my gosh. My happy is my mom's ginatan, which is
that?
a Filipino dessert
Oh, food related too.
that we have in the fridge right now that you could even try.
Ooh.
And it is coconut cream based.
Love it.
So there's no dairy
Coconut.
in it. It's still creamy. And
No
there's-
nuts?
Yep, there's all these fruits
Wait,
in
is
it.
coconut a nut?
No. It's a fruit. Where's the seed? Outside of it? Inside of it? Where's the seed?
Inside.
Is it?
No.
No, you
'Cause
open
drink
it and then there's just water in
It
there.
grows
and
off of a
meat.
tree.
It is the nut.
The tree is the seed.
Ooh, no. Nope. Okay. Well, it's good to know that 10K Dollar Day is produced by Andrea Canny. The intro is by Stan Collins. The 10K jingle is by Rockwell and Rose. The fact checking does not exist. Graphic art is by Jacob McAllister. 10K Saturday voiceover is by, it's vintage, and it's by Charlie Hume. Thanks as always to Buzzsprout. We'll end this the way we end every single episode with friends like us.
Who needs amenities?